Hello and welcome to Olden in the Way After Dark. Nighttime edition. I got a lot to go through because I haven't talked to you guys for a while, so let's get started. I am smoking my Blakemar Briars Cairngorm. This is a lovely, lovely pipe. Look at this shape. I think Hardcastle sells a shape that is very similar to this, and I do not recall its name, its nomenclature, but this is the Cairngorm for Blakemar. And in it, I have Margate. This was gifted to me by our friend Pat Pilgrim Piper down in Louisiana. He sent me this and a very nice sample, and he also sent me Esoterica Pembroke. Margate is a lovely English blend. For me, it is Oriental forward. I am getting slightly musty, sour notes, vegetal. It also has, of course, Virginia and Latakia. It's full flavored, it's full bodied, it's a very, very good blend, and I really like it. Pembroke is the exact same blend, but they've added cognac. And it makes the blend, for me, a little bit softer, a little bit smoother, but you can taste the influence of the cognac. It's I think cognac is a really nice liqueur to add to tobacco because it has very similar. It brings the same sort of profile, the sweet, the sour flavors to the tobacco, and so two excellent tobaccos, and thank you so much to Pat Pilgrim Piper for sending those to me. Pardon me while I relight this because it is good. Very much Oriental forward, in my opinion. I think the Latakia and the Virginias are a little bit in the background. Very good. Tonight's tamper is this beautiful. There's some, I think that's boxwood. This tamper was made and given to me by Jerry, JB Afternoon Piper. I'm also holding the matching pen. And that, what a nice gift. Jerry is he's a really talented dude, and he doesn't boast or brag about it. He just makes beautiful pens and tampers, and yeah, he does some leather work. He's a really talented, very talented guy and a good friend, and I'm proud to know him and to be his friend. Thank you, Jerry. I also, because I haven't seen you guys for a while, I have some catching up to do. I also got a parcel just today from Scotland from our friend and colleague Keith, Sheer Smokes. If you're not subbed to Pat at Pilgrim Piper or Jerry JB Afternoon Piper or Keith Sheer Smokes, you've got to check them out. I will leave information for them in the dispatch box. Please check them out. Give them some YTPC love, and if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. All three of these guys make really good videos, and I think you'll be happy to join in on their sub list. And well, I got a bunch of stuff from Keith. Keith and I talked. We try to talk video chat once a month. Another huge benefit of the YTPC is becoming friends with fellows that you would never meet in any other way other than through this community. You may remember that last year my wife and I ended up in Scotland after a tour of the UK of Britain, and got together with Keith and his friend Elaine, and we had a wonderful time. So we send parcels to each other, and he asked me what I might like, and one of the things I asked for was Gull Block. I'm looking forward to trying this. Thank you, Keith. He also sent me Rat Trays number 7 Reserve. Very nice sample. Thank you. And he sent me some Clan. So I've had Clan. I've enjoyed it. And I'm always ready for more. So thanks to you 3 guys, 3 of my friends, and fellow pipers. Oops, sorry, blew that out. So the rest of this video is going to be about beer. A couple of fellows have asked about my beer making, and I thought that I would put together a short, maybe, I don't know, 5 minutes total, of basically a process from start to finish for making a batch. The batch that I'm showing you is a 1 gallon. Typically, throughout the years, I've made 5 gallons. I actually started home brewing in 1991, and I've been pretty faithful. And I took a little bit of a break from that and just basically got back into it again, and decided to do a 1 gallon batch. Things are just easier to handle. Fermentation is a little bit quicker. Instead of 12 to 14 weeks, you're probably looking at 4 to 6 weeks before you get a beer that's really tasty and ready to be consumed. So anyway, if you're interested, stay tuned. If not, then I'll see you next time. Thanks for dropping by, and until we see each other again, take it easy, but take it. So we've started the 1 hour of steeping the grain. We're going to try to stay in that 150 range for 1 hour. And this is what it looks like. Looks like grandma's oatmeal. This is the Maris Otter grain in a grain bag. And it's steeping for 1 hour. Right, going to pull the kettle off the heater and drain the grain bag. get all that goodness in there. It will then go back on the heat up to a boil, and we'll start adding our hops. Now, in preparation in brewing, it's never a bad idea to make some yeast starter, and that's what you're seeing here. Yesterday, so we're coming down to the final few minutes, 10 minutes or so. It's boiling away, part of the 1 hour boil cycle. And I thought, while I have a few minutes before I have to get back to work and cool this batch down, I thought I'd show you the rest of the lounge. I don't know that I've given you guys a full tour of it. I'm going to turn this off so I don't get a problem. There we go. You always have to play music while you're brewing. That's part of the deal. And yeah, that's where I sit when you see me on this side of the subterranean lounge, the old Crow and Cardinal. And that's my view. So I'll do a breakdown. I don't think I've ever really done a breakdown of the tobaccos that I have in the cellar, and I'll do that coming up for anybody who's interested. Anyway, back to brewing. So now we are in a ice bath with the coils running cold water through and trying to get this temperature from boiling down to 60 degrees as quickly as possible without getting any kind of weird growth going on in there before I pitch the yeast. Welcome to the Crow and Cardinal Subterranean Lounge. My first SMaSH beer single malt and single hop. This is the grain bill was 2 pounds of Maris Otter malt and 14 grams of Kent Golding's hops. So here we go. Hopefully you'll hear a fizz when I open this. Very, very slight. I like it. Malty, slightly sweet, very, very slightly sweet, with a little bit of a fruit taste and a dry finish. Other than a disappointing foam head, I'm very pleased. It was well worth it. I'll do it again.